Entering, searching pop-up, searching for opponent. If opponent is not found, invite will be sent. Entering franchise hub screen home. Entering, searching pop-up, searching for opponent. If opponent is not found, invite will be sent. Notification, KP290SGB has joined the lobby. KP290SGB has joined. Ready. Advanced set. 2 back select. Ready. Edit. Entering edit uniforms. Advanced. Ready.
The folks here in Florida definitely used to this. Rain in the forecast as we join you from Everbank Stadium here in the city of Jacksonville. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. Two teams here that came into the NFL together back in 1995, and off we go between the Jags and the Panthers. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Ready. 33, yellow. Check,
on the ground, it's Brooks to start the drive. They are not going to let him turn the corner. Some serious pressure right out of the gate. A bad start there. A big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down.
Come on, set. 45, White. Set.
Young working out of the gun. He's going to launch this thing way downfield. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's third down.
On the double.
We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
Yellow, 43. Hut.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Over the middle to Evans. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. They'll get 11, but it'll still lead to a fourth down. Here's the Panthers punter now. He'll kick it away after a 3-and-out on the opening drive of the game. And now a high kick here as he'll try to hang it up there. Just 21 yards on the punt there. And the Jags will have great field position to start this drive as they take over on the short side of the field. The fourth-round pick from April's draft. And he's got this down to the 35. That one good for a gain of 13 for Jacksonville and a first down. That O-line, they cleared a big hole there on that
The athleticism of offensive lines continues to evolve, and we're seeing it here. Not only are they controlling things right at the line of scrimmage, but they're able to get upfield to get to what we call the second and the third levels. You know, get to the linebacker spot, the secondary spot, getting all the way down the field with their blocking, which helps keep the running back clean.
They'll try to continue that trend here this afternoon.
Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
At the 35-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 10. Lawrence will throw. And this is dropped. Oh, boy. A chance for a big play early, but he could not secure it.
And this was a little bit of the knock on him coming out of college. Sometimes the concentration can wander a bit. This should have been a big play, but somehow he's not able to corral it.
Red on red.
Here's Lawrence.
And that will be incomplete as well.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. A short throw there to Strange.
But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. The Jags come up empty on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They went 3 and out on their first drive of the new season. Not an ideal beginning as they start drive number 2, 1st and 10.
So give them 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 38-yard line.
Yellow, 22. Set.
Young going to give to Brooks.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
And the Panther first down.
Down. 10 black. Ready.
On 1st and 10, it's Brooks.
And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. It's a gain of 3, and it'll be 2nd down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And he takes a shot at the end of that play.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection.
Red, 38. Set, right.
Up the middle with Brooks here.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside to keep the defense off balance.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first. Great mix of play calling so far. 3 runs, 3 passes. All 3 passes have been completions. 1st and goal.
I think on defense now, you have to almost take a chance. Rely on your scouting. Pick a play you think they would run here and just load up for it and see what happens.
Here we go. Field, black, 45, white. Hut.
From the shotgun, it's Young. Touchdown!
Trey Tucker from 8 yards out. And the Panthers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Ryan Fitzgerald now to add the extra point.
And he
he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good.
Panthers 7, Jaguars nothing.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down.
And the Jaguars, first down. First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
24. Here we go.
Play action. It's Lawrence. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Michael Williams. That is one that he will remember. His first career sack in his first career game in the National Football League. Now they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Thomas the intended target. And now it's 3rd down. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Looking to throw, Lawrence. That one out wide and intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn.
So it's 3rd and long, and you know this is going to be a pass. So defensively, they bring in an extra defensive back and just blanket the field. And this is an ill-advised throw right here as it winds up being picked off easily.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Let's go check. 50 green. Smash, smash. Ready?
Now a give to Brooks running right. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line.
An 8-yard gain brings up 2nd down at the Jaguars' 27-yard line.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Panther football to start quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up.
Okay, ready?
The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and a yard. Young. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Carolina.
Come on, set. Ready.
Young to throw it. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll get nothing out of that one. The completion, but they go in the wrong direction. A loss of yards, and now they're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Go now. Black shot. 10 black.
Looking to throw, Young. Tucker hauls it in over the middle. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down with a nice little gain. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that will bring up 3rd and 1.
Ready, break.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Ready. Cut, cut.
They'll throw again. Young. Evans has it left side. And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing a yard on the play. And it'll be 4th down.
No surprise they decided to throw on 3rd down. A little bit of a surprise that they completed the pass and lost yardage on the play.
On 4th down, on is Ryan Fitzgerald for the Carolina field goal. And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. It hasn't gone particularly well for them. That's obvious. In these conditions, no points so far. They've got to get that offense on track. The question, how do they do it?
It is the age-old question, isn't it? And to me, finding a way to make sure your playmakers touch the ball without it being too exotic. Meaning you don't have to go deep down the field. Maybe you hit them on those short passes on the perimeter. Make sure you just turn around and hand it to your best runner and get out of the way. Don't cause any extra stress on your offense.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a first down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people have to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's a give to Bigsby. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A big play on the ground there. It goes for 36 yards.
This has been a good drive so far. It's been a running game for the most part that's powered them down there. Another nice burst there, picking up a first down. Now it's 1st and 10, as you said, in the red zone.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. They moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. A chance for their first points of the season here as it's 1st and goal. 2 is in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then 1 play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is, I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
The point after through the raindrops, up and good. And that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material.
Ready. Yellow, set.
Young now. And his throw is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time.
Red, yellow, black, 95. Ready?
Here is Young. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Great way to convert on third down there. 21 yards to play. Two minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7, our score.
Let's go, Aaron.
Now here's Young. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards.
Well, his completion percentage continues to rise with that one, but sometimes you want your completion percentage to go down. Maybe you should have thought about throwing that one away.
I was just going to say, it is easier said than done, but that's where you maybe bury it at his feet, make sure he doesn't catch it.
Great job, great call right there. Put it near the receiver, no grounding, nothing like that, but no one gets a chance to pick it off either.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
Ready, ready.
Young to throw it. He's going to look deep down the field. And it's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Thus far, they have been able to move the line of scrimmage very well in the running game. Almost felt like they said in the huddle, can you guys pass protect? Let's take a big shot downfield. Didn't get it on that one, but they may come back to it again.
Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. There's just a 30-yard punt that time, no return. And the Jaguars go on offense, first down and 10. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of sixes back-to-back. What a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Here's Lawrence to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Lawrence. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
So on 4th down, here's Logan Cook to punt for Jacksonville. And he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there.
At their own 44-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And with good starting field position and 3 timeouts as well in their pocket, no reason not to try and put a late scoring drive together. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
They go play action. Young. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. Give him 10 there, good enough for a Panther first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then...
And it's intercepted. Picked up by Tyson Campbell. And the Jags are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line.
Okay, partner. No surprise to you. I'm going to look at this from the defensive perspective. In the rain, you have to be more cautious trying to cover passing routes. Why? The offense knows where they're going with the football. The receiver knows the route he's going to run. You have to make sure you keep your footing underneath you.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
This is a half where not just the coverage, but the entire defense is setting the tone in this game.
Now a 2nd and 10. Now Lawrence to throw. Got his man. It's the tight end Strange with it. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there of finding him in stride for really good yardage.
That's caught. It's Strange, the tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Lawrence. He's going to air this thing out deep for Thomas. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
2nd and 10. Lawrence going to throw again. Flush to his right. And he'll be forced out of bounds shy of the line of scrimmage, so that'll be credited as a sack. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. It'll be spotted on the right hash, a 52-yard attempt. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. But a flag is down here, so hold on. Let's see what this is about. Okay, so the personal foul penalty, and those are some important yards lost right there.
Yeah, it all comes down to discipline, doesn't it? And every team tells us that they coach it, they preach it. In this case, it slipped a little bit.
A 37-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. Flexing his muscle at the 30. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
32-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one, and we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level. They love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Now Lawrence. His throw incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Hey, go, go! Go, go! Hey, tomato!
Operating from the gun, Lawrence. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes inbounds. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Let's make this one simple. What a catch, especially the finishing part of getting his feet in bounds, toe tapping, and of course, foot dragging.
Little tapestry, if you will.
Oh, I like it.
On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Here's Logan Cook now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. It's a 40-yard punt, 4 yards on the return. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10.
At their own 24-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Now, this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe he'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
53. Ready.
Once again, it's Brooks. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Calling an 8-yard gain, much better shape now on 3rd and just a yard.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
Come on.
3rd down, Young from the gun. Oh, he had a man running free, but he overshot him, and it's incomplete.
Oh, boy, tough conditions out there. I don't know if the defender slipped or what, but he had a man wide open, and that's a bad one to miss on. They don't come a whole lot easier than that one right there.
Set, ready. Red, 38, black, shot. Cut, cut.
Now Young on 4th down. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
Here we go. Here we go. Black 40.
A run out of the gun with Brooks. He'll take it past the 40 to the 41, 2nd down.
Well, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. It's a Carolina 1st down on a gain of 16.
And the Panther 1st down.
Here we go. Set. Yellow. Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Young. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Ready. Ready.
Now Young. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
This sir, it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Throw left side complete. That's Evans. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A good-looking drive so far for the Panthers and a first down here. They'll run straight ahead with Brooks. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
And that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Young will set to throw. They'll roll him out right. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. They'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage.
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A great effort there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Panthers have taken the lead. On is Fitzgerald now for the PAT. He's got it as they go up by a total of 17-10. The kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their own 42. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. Now that sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down.
Yeah, another negative play in an early down situation. This one to start the drive. You're putting a lot of pressure on your quarterback to bail you out when you're in second and long yardage.
Loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11.
23. Here we go.
Lawrence will throw. He'll buy some time right. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. When I saw the pressure coming at him, that just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Check, striker, set.
Here's a handoff to Brooks. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
An opportunity to get a drive started here at the end of the third quarter. What you're trying to do is break the game down a little bit. Don't let your guys see too deep into the game, into the future, and say, oh, we got to get here. No, right here, right in front of them, melt the clock down, get to the fourth quarter, try and keep going.
And try to keep that lead.
Exactly.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. We are through three quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Just week one, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Young. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 2 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd down at the 24-yard line.
50, green.
A carry here for Trevor Etienne. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means they might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word, put it in bold. Here we go.
I like what they tried to do there. Tried to hit him with something quick, get the ball in his hands, and hope he could make some yards after the catch and pick up a 1st down. Weren't able to do so on that play.
And this will not have the distance to get there. Short, no good, just under the crossbar. And this will remain a 1-touchdown game. Well, that one hurts a bit. That was a golden opportunity to possibly put this one on ice, but he comes up empty.
And how big of a miss might that turn out to be? Stay tuned. There's still time left on the clock. This could be critical.
Still a 1-score game. Had he hit that, it would have been 2 scores. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
But somebody gotta do it. Come on, put up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off. Turn this TV off, turn this TV off.
From the 34, they'll come to the line on 2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence. He'll air it out deep for Thomas. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
Trying to get a big strike right there and hopefully tie this game up in the late going. But the coverage was there, and this winds up incomplete.
This offense so far on 3rd down, not good. 0 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Well, that's the 3rd interception for Lawrence. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult. I've got to give a lot of credit to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
Hey, confused. Ready, ready. 60 red. Check.
On the handoff, this is Brooks. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. No gain on the play there, 2nd down.
And for the defense, this is a spot where you don't want a total sellout to stop the run, but you do have a pretty good idea of what you're going to see. And that's good work right there to keep them in check on that 1st down carry.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 9. Throwing, Young. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Evans.
Ran a perfect defense in this situation. Would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
To throw, Young. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. A seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case,
Those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. They'll get 4 there for the screen, and it's second down.
Nice job by the defense figuring that play out and holding it to a short game, but I don't think the offense is going to be daunted. They actually accomplished their goal there. Now they've got them aware that they can throw a screen at them, maybe to slow the pass rush down a little bit, and they can throw it downfield.
Hey, Ron!
Looking to throw, Lawrence. Got a man, that's Hunter. Oh, no, he lost the football. And it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
I don't care what the scoreboard says, partner. You know who's winning this game right now?
Mother Nature?
Yes, indeed. Precipitation's winning in a big way. Sloppy, all these turnovers right now.
Yeah, well, this was the forecast. We got what was forecasted, and we've gotten a lot of turnovers. They'll start on the ground with Brooks. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a first down. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. I mean, just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. And they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down. If they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up, that'd be the time to do it.
From the 43, it's 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll stay on the ground with Brooks. Bust through the tackle. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I can be in that huddle with that offensive line, and I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call a timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set, go.
A shotgun snap and a give to ETN. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and no more. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. A quick throw caught by Evans out wide. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. So 3rd down, they need to get to the 28 for a first. Young to throw. There's Evans again, complete. And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the first down. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Here we go.
Here's Young. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one. Running out of the gun with ETN. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Panthers are closing in on a winning start to the year as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Fitzgerald now for the extra point. And the lead is up to 14.
It's the score, Panthers 24, Jaguars 10.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
32-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
All right, let's go. Hey, Ginger. Done.
Throwing to start the drive. Lawrence. Now a desperation throw deep downfield.
That was one they needed to connect on. They're down, but not quite out. So you have to figure, with under 2 minutes to play, they need to hit on something in very short order.
They'll come up now on 2nd down. Looking to throw. Lawrence. And he fires one incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Well, this one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week 1. Here's 3rd down now. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't get in.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a 1st down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
4th down, 10 yards to go.
Hey, Lion.
Here we go, gotta have it. Lawrence. That's to his running back, complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down.
Jaguars. 48-yard line.
Easy, route.
Again, it's Lawrence. He's going to let it fly. That is incomplete.
This defense has been so stingy all game long. No reason to think it's suddenly going to open up now. They took their shot, but this, like many others, falls incomplete.
But just over a minute to go in the football game. 2nd and 10. Here's Lawrence to throw. Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
And once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. Lawrence. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Panthers are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. Well, there's a time and a place for everything. Down 2 scores late in the 4th. I get it. Now is the time to throw it downfield, but that one might just write an end to this ball game.
Yeah, I hear all the time how critical I am of play calls. Not in this situation. No other choice, really. Look at the clock. Look at the scoreboard. Had to press it and take a chance.
Ready.
We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. Yeah, he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. 2nd down now.
Let's go now. Yellow, 43.
Young's going to take a knee here, and that should just about do it. The city always a little extra excitement for week 1, and one of our early window games here in week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going to start the season 1-0, right? Half the league is going to have a loss on their record. But everyone's going to have to build off of that opener. And how many coaches tell us every single year, You make your most progress between week 1 and week 2. We'll see how both of these teams progress the rest of this season.
So for the Panthers, hey, you get a win, you get it on the road. You can't ask for much more than that to start the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Arizona to take on the Cardinals. Meanwhile, for the Jaguars, they go down to defeat here in the opener. And they'll try to turn things around next week as they have a matchup in Cincinnati against the
Entering player upgrades screen XP feedback. You have 7 options. Gabe Davis is selected. Entering weekly schedule screen. Upgrade players. GM's pop-up menu. Entering Rock Q. Player name B Young. You have 6 options. Overview is selected. Ratings.